Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm coming with another video where I speak about my anxiety and my agoraphobia journey. So let's get right into this video.
Walk it like I talk it, 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 walk it like I.
Okay y'all, so I want you to know that if you're the type of person who gets triggered by persons talking about their symptoms, this is not the video for you. Please come out of it. I'm not trying to make anybody get a panic attack. I'm just, talking about my experience, and for those who are comfortable with it, then you all can continue watching. The reason I'm doing a video that is dedicated to my symptoms is because when I was going through anxiety, I felt like a lot of the symptoms that I had were not normal, and I just kept on researching, like, is this symptom normal for anxiety? Is this symptom normal for anxiety? I experienced all these symptoms here, and a girl is alive today. So it just means that you all will be okay, and you just have to learn to cope with your anxiety, which of course I'll be doing a video where I explain to you all how I cope with my anxiety and how I kind of healed my anxiety. One of the main symptoms, which kind of explains all these symptoms, is that I developed health anxiety. Just say this week here I will experience like real bad heart palpitations, and then the next week I will experience like some kind of chest discomfort. I was like out of this world. Then another week I will find like something wrong with my ears, and then another week I will be dizzy. And health anxiety just makes you feel like every other week is like some kind of different thing, and it was real frustrating. One of the main symptoms that I had, and I explained this in my previous video where I spoke about my story, is chest discomfort, and I explained that right here I just used to really feel uncomfortable, and that was like one of the main things that kind of made me feel like I was getting a heart attack, or I had some kind of weird something with my chest, and yeah, that was really frustrating. So chest discomfort is a normal thing with anxiety. Another problem that I had was like breathing problems when I'm very nervous. When you feel really nervous, you start to feel like you can't breathe. That is quite normal. It is not a heart attack. It is not a problem with your chest. I did several ECGs because I thought something was wrong with me, and they always used to say they're not seeing anything wrong. It all has to do with your mind. You are thinking that something is wrong, and so your heart starts to beat faster, and then you start to feel like it's because you are panicking. Another issue that I had is the reason I even developed this anxiety was because of a friend of mine who had a stroke. Now when you get a stroke, you feel numb. So again, your mind would make you think you are getting a stroke because that's what you are scared of, and then you would Google. Like for me now, I would Google the symptoms of strokes, and then I would get that symptom. Like, wow, don't Google, just don't Google. It got so bad that I could not sleep with clothes on, because anytime like clothes touched my body, it felt like I was getting numb. Like, it's so weird to explain, but when I was going to school, and you're wearing your shirt, and the shirt is like a light material, because my body was like so sensitive to like numbness, I didn't even want sometimes like my shirt to be like touching my back too much and be like on my back. So, but I had no choice but to keep on my shirt in school. But when I was home, I couldn't sleep with clothes on for like a very long while, maybe more than a year, because I just couldn't bear to feel that numbness. So yeah, that was real weird. Another frequent thing with anxiety is that you get really cold, your palms get really cold, under your feet get really cold, and you start to kind of like sweat a lot because you are just like panicking. So all these things are normal. Another main thing for me was really bad dizziness. When I started to get anxiety, I used to be scared for things that I never even used to be scared of before. So like I had like a kind of fear of fainting, especially in public places. So I used to struggle a lot with dizziness. Now the thing about dizziness is when you have anxiety, you get dizzy, right? You feel dizzy a lot of the times, and you feel lightheaded, or sometimes you feel like your head is actually blowing up. So when you have anxiety, you start to feel really, really dizzy. Now when you feel dizzy, you panic, and when you panic, you get even more dizzy. But one of the things that helped my dizziness when I had anxiety was walking a lot. I had a lot of headaches. I was actually in the hospital a lot for headaches. There was a time that I ended up in Mount Hope, and I stayed for hours because I was just getting like really bad headaches. But when I went to my private doctor in St. Clair, he told me that he didn't see anything wrong with me, but he was sending me for an MRI. And I always thought that I had a brain tumor or something wrong with my brain, which was why I was getting headaches. So that used to scare me even more and give me even more headaches, because I used to Google the symptoms. So anyhow, I went for an MRI. It was one of the scariest things that I ever experienced, but I was happy that I did it, and the MRI showed nothing wrong with me. So I get migraine runs in my family, so that is a normal thing. But after I realized that nothing was wrong with me, like a tumor or whatever, my headaches just diminished. That feeling of doom when you have anxiety, like you feel very lonely, you feel very sad, you feel like you're going to die. You feel like there's nobody who understands what you feel. You literally feel alone. There could be people around you, and for some reason you still feel lonely. I gained like so much weight because of anxiety. When I had anxiety, I would go hours without eating, and that's the reason that I got acid reflux, right? I would go like hours without eating, and then when I eat, I'm eating like a lot, right? Because I would be in my room like half the time being nervous or like researching something about anxiety that I would just like not eat, right? And you know, you would expect to get small, but the problem with me is that I used to just like overeat when I eat, and then right after I eat, I used to feel like I couldn't breathe. Like, this was so weird. I used to feel like I couldn't breathe, and then I would go and I would lie down before my food even digest, and that just became a routine. All these things caused my mind to race a lot, and I became really stressed out and really tensed. And so guess who developed insomnia? Me. I developed insomnia, which I still battle with up to now. Like last night, I went and sleep after 2. I went and sleep after 2 last night. Insomnia is one of the things that right now I'm trying to cure. So if anyone knows anything out there that I could do, I don't want to take tablets. I tried lavender already. I tried drinking chamomile tea before I sleep. Those things don't work. I tried a lot of things. So if you know anything, you all could message me, comment, and I will let you know if I tried it. Or if not, I will just take your advice and try it, because your girl just cannot have a normal regulated sleeping pattern. Like, these things are quite normal. I want you all to know that nothing is wrong with you. You just have anxiety, and you are not sickly. Like, you're not sickly. Just stop telling yourself that. Stop making yourself feel like if you have these kind of things, because you're giving yourself more symptoms to be anxious about. I want to talk about how I started to cope with it, because I know that's really important for you all. So I will see you all in my next video. Be strong. If you are having anxiety, you can do it. Like, look at me, look at the amount of things I went through, and I'm still here smiling, I'm still here happy, I'm still here inspiring. So if I could do it, just imagine what you can do. Like, I believe in you, and you should believe in you too. Don't forget to share with your friends who may be experiencing very hard or difficult times with anxiety. So I'll see you all in my next video. Later.
Walk it like a talking stick.